Bucks trail by 3. Middleton outside. Over Simmons. Rebound by the 76ers. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
The 76ers with another miss. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The pass to Parker. Over Saric. Parker's shot is off. The 76ers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful. 22%. Saric, that's good. Saric has got his first points of the game.
That floater is a thing of beauty. Effective when it's used the right way.
Collison kicks to Jordan. Middleton against Simmons. Jordan sets the pick for Collison. Over Murray. The kick out to Collison. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Jordan dishes to Antetokounmpo. Tries again. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Pass to Murray. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Jordan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go from 14. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, the defense was all over Antetokounmpo there, but ultimately this guy is a gifted scorer and somehow found a way to get that to go.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Well, I asked him about what the goals were coming into game 1, and he said, win at all costs. If we can't put up a strong showing tonight, then everything we work for to get home court advantage goes out the window. Well, it looks like these guys are already in desperation mode, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Parker. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
The Bucks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
You hear the coaches talk about Giannis and his drive to be great. And he continues to add something different to his game every year.
Now here's Simmons over Collison. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Simmons got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice job operating in the mid-range, using his size advantage to rise up and fire over the defender.
Jordan with a screen on Barnes. Shot off the pick. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Simmons passes to Saric. There's a good screen. And Simmons kicks to Barnes. Back to Simmons. Saric outside. No good with the triple. The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And there's the feed to Saric. He kicks it to Simmons. It's taken away by Collison. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Parker dishes to Collison. Back to Parker. Bucks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. Cans it from downtown. Middleton's got 5.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Collison against Simmons. The 76ers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The 76ers trail by 4. Saric passes to Simmons. There's a screen by Cantor, and Simmons kicks to Cantor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
The strength and skill level of
Best. The 76ers trail. Tur sets the pick for Harris. 6 to shoot. And Patrick Mills gets the 3. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They set the pick. Goes up off the pick.
You saw that. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Feeds to Ingles, who dishes it to Mills. Collins, a screen on Schroeder. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Mills can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Mills with the steal. Kicks to Cantor. Clock at 6. Here's Harris. The shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Parker dishes to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Here's the screen. Off the pick. And another basket for Milwaukee.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Mills kicks to Ingles. There's a screen by Cantor. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Measure. Aminu comes in for Jabari Parker. And Tony Snell subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Simmons subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Brogdon. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Ingles passes to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Simmons got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
The dish to Collins. Good on the bucket. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Brogdon kicks it over to Schroeder. Takes the 13-footer. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him. Someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Schroeder. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ogden against Harris. Dishes it to Simmons. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ogden against Harris. Ogden the pass to Aminu. Harris against Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. 2 shots. That's good from Snell. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Outside Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. Over Jordan. And no good trying to get that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And one of our game's most explosive dunkers, DeAndre Jordan, tells us what it feels like to be DeAndre Jordan.
And you jump 20 feet in the air, it's like you're flying for.
And for a guy like DeAndre, and a guy of DeAndre's size, guys, it's hard to believe how fluid he is in the air.
He's got some body torque into those jams, and just all around, he seems to improve his game every year.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Collison is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Mejri in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Good on the triple.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Mills dishes to Barnes. Back to Mills. They set the pick. On the way, Harris from downtown trains the three-pointer. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Mejri kicks to Middleton. Lets a floater go. No good there.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Barnes outside. Embiid with the screen on Aminu. Here's Barnes. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit to Shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Collison, the Bucks working the ball around. And Middleton kicks to Aminu. From outside the arc, Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard Gary Harris from the mid-range there.
The Bucks trail. Collison with it. Middleton outside. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And it's 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Embiid the screen. Barnes kicks to Harris. Count that bucket. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Now here's Collison. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Barnes with it. Picked up by Collison. The drive by Barnes. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Snell. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Parker's checked in for Aminu. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Chris Middleton. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Darren Collison. And the 76ers also making a change. Murray's checked in. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 3-point game. Harris outside. Barnes outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Her kicks to Brogdon. Parker sets the screen for Brogdon. Down low. Measury misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Here's Schroeder. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Pass to Brogdon. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Off the screen. The shot is good off the backboard. Brogdon's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Now here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
And here's Schroeder. And there's the pass to Measury. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Measury. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Tony Snell. Philadelphia's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Ingles. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid the screen. And here's Ingles outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ingles with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. The feed to Murray. He kicks to Barnes. Embiid with a screen on Parker. Barnes passes to Embiid. He gets it in there. Embiid's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and again the Bucks miss. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Murray for 3. The putback, and Embiid is right there. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Parker outside. Jordan sets the pick for Parker. And the rejection by Embiid. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Schroeder outside. Inside. Shot to end this cold run. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. 15 points in the game.
That's Giannis just fighting right there on the glass and using some of his size to carve out enough space.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Joel Embiid. Saric comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Simmons subbed in for Harris. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Ingles, that's for two. Cantor, it's good on the putback. Cantor's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Brogdon kicks to Jordan. Pass to Schroeder. Jordan the screen. Schroeder dishes to Parker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Brogdon. Who's back up. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Bucks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Murray, the pass to Ingles. Cantor with a screen on Middleton. Brogdon against Ingles. Simmons got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Schroeder outside. Over Murray. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Schroeder.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Outside, Simmons. Cantor with a screen on Schroeder. 6 to shoot. For 3, Murray, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jordan the screen. The drive by Schroeder. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch. Collison's out there. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Cantor. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Joe Ingles. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Now here's Collison. And Middleton kicks to Jordan. Outside Collison. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 6 points for Darren Collison.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Simmons against Brogdon. Barnes left side over Middleton. Barnes can't get it to go.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Back to Middleton. It's Brogdon on the wing. Jordan sets the pick for Brogdon. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Screen by Saric. And Simmons kicks to Saric. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Lets the free fly. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Collison. Tight defense on him. Parker passes to Brogdon. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Barnes outside. Saric dishes to Simmons. Saric just screen on Parker. Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Embiid's got 10 points.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Here's Collison from From down in the low post, it goes.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Over Collison. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
He dishes it to Jordan. They set the pick. And Middleton kicks to Collison. Jordan the screen, and stolen by Barnes.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
Here's Collison. He's got 8. Parker outside. Over Simmons. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happy. Checking out the 76ers. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Let's start with you, Shaq. And time now to send...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere. Bucks trail by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. They've got Harrison Barnes, Murray out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Screened by Parker. Middleton the pass to Collison. Jordan sets the pick for Collison. Clock at 4. Over Saric, and another basket for Milwaukee.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Back to Murray. Embiid the screen. Barnes with it. Picked up by Collison. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Middleton on the wing. Feeds it to Jordan. A floater, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
It's his first trip to the line.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury. and working to become better. Now, we talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Murray kicks to Barnes. The dish to Simmons. Over Middleton. No good from Simmons. Bucks trail by 5. Parker kicks to Collison. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Collison's got 4 this quarter.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Kicks it to Embiid. Simmons sets a screen for Murray. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The shot by Sharch, no good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
This is to Barnes. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Screen by Sharch. Murray dishes to Sharch. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Simmons got 8. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. Jordan with a screen on Barnes. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Back to Simmons. Screen by Sharch. Simmons with it. He's got 8. Over Middleton. Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Jordan with a screen on Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one's good, Barnes.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jordan sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Over in the corner, Barnes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Timeout.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. One of the stories here, Harris and Barnes getting it done today.
He can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. They have no idea how to contain him.
Coming.
A different look
Just
from
saved you all
Milwaukee.
15
Measuring,
seconds
he's
of your
checked in
lives.
for DeAndre Jordan. Aminu comes in for Jabari Parker. And Tony Snell subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Embiid. And it's Gary Harris in for Murray. Simmons against Collison. Middleton outside. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Bucks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Saric kicks to Kanter. Over in the corner, Barnes. Kept alive.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Middleton the pass to Measuring. Here's Snell, covered by Barnes. Snell dishes to Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
That's a great way to fire up your teammates. Aminu has the explosiveness to come up with monster dunks like that.
Nobody near Barnes. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Collison. 12 points for him. Back to Middleton. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Free throw line jump shot, and it's off the back rim, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Barnes outside. Shoots. Harris misses. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Collison with it, outguarded by Simmons. Plenty of space. And another basket for Milwaukee.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Kanter with a screen on Collison. And it's Simmons penetrating. Kanter. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
And the pass to Collison. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. He feeds it to Middleton for the lead. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And Simmons kicks to Saric. Back to Simmons. Saric with the screen for Simmons. 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the layup that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Cantor, and it's Joe Ingles in for Barnes. They set the pick, and Middleton kicks to Collison. Back to Middleton for the tie. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Screen by Saric. Now, here's Ingles. Snatched away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Snell, the pass to Collison. Aminu with the screen for Collison. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Harris dishes to Embiid. Harris kicks to Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Second chance effort, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Aminu. Antetokounmpo comes in for Tony Snell. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Chris Middleton, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Darren Collison. Antetokounmpo passes to Mejri. Good work there as it goes. Mejri's got 5 points now this quarter.
2 areas where Giannis is improving is his poise and his awareness. That time he finds the open man.
Simmons against Schroeder. Simmons dishes to Saric. Parker with the steal. Schroeder outside. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Brogdon kicks to Mejri. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, not known as an outside shooter. He's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Saric. There's the pick. Back to Simmons. The pass to Embiid. Got a hand on it. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. Schroeder passes to Mejri. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Jordan, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Collins checked in for Saric, and it's Mills in for Simmons. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. Harris dishes to Collins. Back to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Brogdon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia has possession. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder.
Parker doing a good job of moving the puppies down there and hustling on the defensive end. Staying very active.
And finished off by Parker.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That unleashed chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Collins kicks to Ingles to stop the run. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Milwaukee's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Got that one up quick. Brogdon's got 7.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
And Mills kicks to Collins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jabari Parker. For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first free throw is good. And so Collins nails both of them. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Jordan sets the pick for Parker. Shoots over Embiid. Misses off the left iron.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Harris against Brogdon. Free throw line jump shot. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Bucks leading by 3. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ingles with a screen on Antetokounmpo. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
Coach Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. There's no doubt. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end, it really is a big part of that.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Chris Middleton is out there with Aminu. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Passes it to Brogdon. Jordan dishes to Middleton. Off target from three-point range. 76ers trailing. Now Mills. Harris outside to take the lead. Hits it from three-point range.
Gary Harris looking comfortable right there from the three-point line. That's becoming a high percentage shot for him.
Schroeder passes to Jordan. Middleton, a screen on Cantor. Middleton outside. Here's Schroeder from deep. Another miss by Middleton. Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Harris kicks to Mills. Back to Harris for 3. Harris missing again.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's the feed to Schroeder. Fires the 3. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ingles dishes to Mills. Harris outside. Collins passes to Mills. There's a screen. He kicks to Ingles. There's the 3. Here's Cantor. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
I love the inside work from DeAndre Jordan, demonstrating some dominance close to the hoop.
And Mills kicks to Harris. Back to Mills. Cantor with the screen on Aminu. Mills with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Inside. Cantor dishes to Collins. Buries it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Mills with it. Cantor with a screen on Schroeder. Right at the free throw line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Measury, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Collison in for Dennis Schroeder. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them, now's when you turn it on. Leave them in the rearview mirror. I know we can put these guys away. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thanks, David.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Sharch with the screen from Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bucks trail by 9. Collison, the pass to Aminu. Back to Collison. Middleton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Back to Middleton. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Aminu with the screen for Brogdon. And Embiid with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And it's good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Middleton on the wing. Measury kicks to Middleton. That one goes in.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. You get that one up quick.
Feeds it to Sharch. Back to Simmons. Screen by Sharch. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's Collison. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Collison. 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The 76ers leading by 7. Simmons dishes to Murray. Simmons passes to Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside Collison. Back to Brogdon. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Sharich with it. Al-Farouq Amino covering. And Sharich kicks to Simmons. Aminu against Sharich. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Middleton. There's the dish to Collison. To the middle. Mejri kicks to Aminu. A three-pointer off the mark. 76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Collison. Middleton outside, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's 19 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Sharich outside. Kicks to Barnes for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 20 points.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of a rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Mejri, the pass to Middleton. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Murray kicks to Sharich. Dishes it to Simmons. Screen by Sharich. Over in the corner, Barnes. Yes, that goes in. Barnes has got 16 here in the second half.
He's just so efficient, getting his points within the flow of the offense. Great recipe for success.
There's a screen. Now Mejri. Pass to Middleton. Out left to the wing. Outside Collison. There's the triple. Sharich grabs the board. Sharich has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting.
First one falls for. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jordan, he's checked in for Mejri. Parker comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Darren Collison. Timeout called the Bucks. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Harrison Barnes.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
And Simmons gets to Sharich. There's the screen. 76ers moving the ball around. The pass to Murray. In the corner, Simmons with it. Embiid the screen. Off the pick. Goes back up. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Darren Collison is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 11. It's stolen by Sharich. Pass fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And the second of two is good. That brings them to within 10.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Simmons dishes to Murray. Screen by Saric. Barnes against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Collison. And the shot goes down. And the 76ers lead by 12.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game one of the series for Philadelphia.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The shot by Saric, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. That's a 2 from Parker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so